Morning, intros. Hope things are well with you. I hope everything's rolling at this point and you're keeping well. This tutorial is going to be for the people who are specifically using TinkerCAD to try to get their CAD designs online, and hopefully you've gotten to a point where you've gone through the tutorials and you've actually built this Lego brick. Now, I know we said TinkerCAD was going to be unsupported in this course, but some parts of it we are going to support because this stuff doesn't exist anywhere else and it doesn't parallel very well to Inventor or to Fusion 360. So we're going to try to make this actually happen. Now, what I've got on screen is a Lego brick, and you'll all notice that right now it's in perspective view. Our goal for this tutorial is going to be for you to present this Lego brick in a variety of different views. So to present it in perspective, to present it in isometric, to present it in something resembling orthographic. It won't be proper engineering orthographic, but we're not dealing with ideals right now, so we're going to make it work. Now, with this Lego brick, you've probably already realized that moving around this Lego brick involves the view cube. That's this thing up here in the top left-hand corner. And it's hugely useful because it can give you a proper 3/4 view, it can give you a front view, it can give you a bottom view, depending on what you do. But what you might notice right now is that this is in perspective. And we can clearly tell that because we can see here on the edge of the inside nub that we've actually got an offset line here. If we were looking at this in orthographic, this section of the cylinder would not be visible. So when we represent this, we want to make sure that we can see that. We do that with the button over here on the left. This button is actually going to switch us between orthographic view and a perspective view. I'm going to spin around a few different views and show those off so you can see the difference between them. So here's our 3/4, what is now, I know we've switched it to isometric, but this is technically, we've switched the button to orthographic, but this is actually showing an isometric view. You notice that all the lines are parallel. They're exactly where they should be if this were a technical drawing. If we switch this back, you're going to see perspective, and you're going to see something very different. And you clearly see some of the lines are converging. You clearly see the nubs that are further away from us are smaller than the nubs that are nearest to us, and that is perspective. That's how our eyes perceive the world, versus something that is proper isometric. Now, when presenting this, what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to go over to your ePortfolio, and I fired mine up right here just so you can see this, and I'm going to have you actually create a document. All right? You could also do this with drawings, but documents is probably the easiest way to go. From here, we're going to type in a title for this. Sorry, not camera. We are doing a Lego brick. And you know what, we're going to put it underneath here. We'll bold this, and we're going to put isometric. We are going to put orthographic, and we are going to put in here side view. We are then going to put orthographic bottom view. Let's say top view. Now, TinkerCAD's not going to allow us to actually, is not actually going to allow us to do a hidden line view. And so with that not being the option, we do kind of have to show all of the non-symmetrical sides. Nothing wrong with that. And I'm also going to throw in here perspective as a possibility here. Now, those are the views that we're going to try to display, and we are going to try to display them in this document. And before I get ahead of myself, I'm going to give myself some spaces, some targets to hit, and I'm going to name this Lego brick in a variety of styles. Okay? Now this is going to get you your credit to show me that you've done 3D modeling, which is CAD 2. You're also going to show me some of your CAD skills. You're also going to show me some of your technical design skills here. So let's start here. Right on the top, we're very simply going to go to our snip tool. There's no other good way to actually grab this. And from our snip tool, if you're using a PC, and I know Mac has an equivalent that you'll have to search up if you Mac people are there, we're simply going to grab this, we're going to copy this, and we're going to paste the top view of this into our orthographic. That size is just perfect, takes up about a page, and then we're going to go ahead and do the rest of these. So we're going to go do our isometric as soon as TinkerCAD decides it wants to play nice. So there we go. Okay, we're going to grab our isometric right here, same thing, new snip, edit copy, head back here. This is our isometric. And then we're going to go back to our TinkerCAD, and we're simply going to switch this to perspective view because I want to see the actual contrast of what this looks like. New snip. Let's grab this, edit copy, hop back here, show me that you've got a perspective view on this. When this is all done, you should have all of these drawings sitting side by side. If you want to, you can go page by page. It is up to you how you present this, but show us that you understand the difference in the views. So we should end up with an isometric, we should end up with a multiple orthographic, side view, top view, bottom view, front view. We're not going to show those in this tutorial, but you can probably figure those ones out, as well as a perspective view. Do that, leave it in your ePortfolio, life is good. Enjoy the last tutorial for the week of April 6th, and have a good Friday. No pun intended there. It is Good Friday tomorrow, and we'll talk to you on Monday. On Tuesday. Monday's a PD day. Cheers, guys.